Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Firas Altutar. I am 7 years old and I come from Depok. Right now I am studying at the University of Darussalam Mental and my interest is in architect. First, let me tell you about myself. I consider myself as a curious and hardworking person. I like to learn new things, especially those that can help me to grow up and prepare for my own future. For example, I really enjoy myself practicing my English because I know it will be very useful for me. For me later, if I want to do, study abroad or I want to communicate with other people. Now, let me share about my daily routine. I usually wake up at the second prayer. After that, I especially yes, I will do the sub prayer, and after sub prayer, I will not sleep again. I will do some workout or something, or just doing some homework. Yes, doing something that I can do in the morning, and then after that, at 6 a.m., I will take a breakfast for myself. And then yeah, prepare myself for school for going to the campus. And then I will prepare out of bed and go into the class. At class, I attend class, take notes, and sometimes have group discussion. After school, I usually spend sometimes with my friends eating or just talking about something or discussing about something. Yeah, anything. After that, if the school is only one one lesson or something, or just or I don't come into school, it's a holiday in that day. Uh, I will just watch some movies and play games and yeah, or communicate with my friends, something. And then in the noon, I will attend the language class with my friends, of course. But sometimes I fell asleep and I didn't come to the English class, language class. And afternoon, of course, afternoon I will do some home. It's not a home workout. It's a workout. Why do I have to do the workout? It is to make my body looks good, and then yeah, makes me healthy. And after that, at night, I usually just watch some movies and listening to music, like editing and playing games, or do some homeworks if there's homeworks. Like speaking of relaxing, I want to talk about my favorite thing. One of my favorite things is listening to music and playing games. But listening to music, I enjoy it so I enjoy it so much. It allows me to express myself and makes me very happy. For example, when I listen to music, I can forget about stress for a while. Music inspires me and sometimes even motivates me to work harder. I think everyone should have something they love to do because it makes life more enjoyable. Now, I'm telling you about my dream and my future plan. My dream is to become an architect. You know, architects, then what? The one who makes a building. The reason I want to become an architect is because I love designing and creating things that can be useful and meaningful for other people. I imagine myself designing buildings are not that bad and beautiful. Designing things that I can do, like making a building or making some things. I have a dream that I want to make a house on top of a mountain, but I think I think it cannot because the mountain is a high place, and yes, I can make a building right there. Even the mountain always be climbed by other people or do some things. Now, I want to share a short story from my experience. If you know that been in school, I have schooled in Malaysia for 1 month, okay? No, no. It's not 1 month. It's less than a month. For 2.5 weeks, I think I have school in Malaysia, and then in Malaysia, I have the best experience. I think for this lesson like English, or even and then it's speaking. This is the best experience that I have. That I have studied in Malaysia for 2.5 years. In the 2.5 weeks, I was supposed to make friends there. I was supposed to make friends right there and speak to people, communicate with others, and anything. Because of that, I can speak physical in English right now. And if when I was in Malaysia, I have to experience that there's one in lesson. It's the same. It's speaking lesson, and the teacher taught me about to speak an object that we have in our hand. But it was a group subject. It's a group subject, and then when my group was chosen by the one who was speaking, the one that must speak right after the object was chosen, it was me. I was the one who was chosen to speak in front of the class. And then when I speak in front of the class, yes, my Malaysian friends was understand about it, and they say that my English is good. Alhamdulillah, because of it, I can speak English this well. So when after the English and after I was in the Malaysia's school, I have a whole year in Singapore. But because of this program is from my school, I don't go by myself. I go with my friends, with my teachers. But when I come into Singapore, the interesting things starts here. That when I was trying to go somewhere, the teacher told us, the student, to come to the chocolate factory. But he didn't tell us but where to go, where the path or something. They just go by taxi and then go to the chocolate factory. But as the student, they didn't tell us about something. They told us only that we must try to go to the chocolate factory by asking the other people in Singapore, in like the security or something. But I used the easiest way, my friends. I was with my two friends again, and like we are three people right now, and three people we are going to the chocolate factory by the taxi because we don't want to make it hard for ourselves. And of course, we use the taxi and ask the taxi that can I go to the chocolate factory, the almond chocolate factory. Of course, yes, of course. Say the taxi driver. Okay, that's my experience about myself. Finally, I want to share my opinion about English, about learning English. I believe English is one of the most important skills in the world, in today's world, of course, because the English is an international language, and yeah, that's how I must learn English very well. If we want to communicate something, we must use English on it. If the person is a tourism or the author, and then because English is used almost everywhere in education, technology, travel, and even on the internet. If you can speak English, you can connect with people from different cultures and backgrounds. For me personally, learning English is also a way to prepare myself for the future. Especially if I want to study abroad, of course. Learning English is not always easy. So, to conclude my speech, I've shared about myself, my daily routine, my favorite hobby, my dream, a short story from my experience and also my opinion about learning English. I hope through this video you can know me better and maybe you can also feel motivated to say your thought today. That's all from me. Thank you very much listening and watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.